Thanks, Gabe. And I'm with the guy that needs no introduction. John, for years you were out there. I know this was a highlight of your season, racing great horses. Now you're sitting here with me. Give me that perspective.
Well, it's an adjustment. There's no question about that. I certainly do miss it, and it's at times like these, like the Hambletonian Day, not participating in that, being at Delaware. That's when you miss it the most in those big events, because I realized even when I was doing it, just how special it was to be involved in races like that and the horses that I got a chance to drive. So, but I'm very comfortable with my decision. Things are going very well at the Hambletonian Society. I'm enjoying it. We're quite busy and looking forward to Breeders' Crowns coming up in Indiana.
Yeah, a lot of guys are staying here in anticipation of that. It's got to be difficult, though, because for so long you raced horses, and every day is pretty much outlined for you. You have your routine in the morning, and then to go to a job like you have now is a great transition. But at least you're still in the business, and you get to travel around and see the good horses race.
Yeah, that's a plus. I wanted something to be involved in the industry. I still love the sport. I still love being around horses and watching horses race. And, you know, being out at all the big events, and I'm actually going to see a lot more fans than I did when I was racing, and so that's a good thing. But you know, just being involved and being part of big events is still very special to me, and it's something I really look forward to.
Yeah, you're motivated. You have a long list of things that you'd like to try to address during well, you're really just getting started at your tenure at the Hambletonian Society. That's too long to talk about today in 3 or 4 minutes, but the Breeders' Crown. We get one week break from the Red Mile, and then it's off to Hoosier Park, and it looks like they're taking a lot of time and care to prepare.
Yeah, they're going in prepared. They're so excited and meticulous with their planning, and they just can't wait for it to get started there. And I think it's going to be a huge event, both weekends, the eliminations and the final. And that's why the Breeders' Crown was created, was to take these top horses throughout the different tracks in North America. So to be back out in the Midwest, I think it's a positive, and to be at Hoosier is a huge plus, just because they care so much about racing there.
And what will your role be? I know that the races have to be managed and planned, and most of that's out of the way now, so it's mostly goodwill ambassador when the races actually come around?
There'll be issues come up for various things during the 2 weeks there, I'm sure. But it's just kind of oversee and you know, check with all the trainers and owners and drivers, make sure that everything's set for them. We don't want anything upsetting their routine or not being able to put their horses in the proper positions that they want. So it's just kind of overseeing and checking with Hoosier people throughout the 2 weeks on any problems that came up.
And you have a great staff. They've got great experience, and they're very motivated as well.
They know a lot more about it than I do. Maura and Tom, they've done this for 30 years. It's been invaluable to me to have Maura there, and she's staying on, and the transition that I've been in. Tom Charters has been there, and he's staying through the 1st of November, and I'd have been totally lost without either one of them there.
Yeah, it's a big undertaking, and especially when it comes to Breeders' Crown time, there's a lot of things to do, I'm sure, and it takes a village. And Tom, it's got to be a great resource for you.
Yeah, he is now, and he will continue to be. He's going to live in Cranberry, and I know I'm going to be on the phone or have him over to the office constantly.
And just the one thing that maybe we could touch on for a minute is the trying to get the medication rules to be somewhat pair is just too. It's a big job that you're looking forward to for the future. And
no, I'm not looking forward to that at all. It's so difficult, and it varies from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. It's a huge problem within the industry, and I don't see it being resolved anytime soon. And that's not on my boilerplate right now, because I don't think there's much that can be done right now. It'd be great if it was, but I think you have to be realistic as well.
All right, John, thanks for taking a couple of minutes to join us here. Gabe, let's go up to race 8.